My brother's been visiting for the holidays, and he's been doing a bunch of organizing and cleaning up in the shop. Looks so good, so fresh, so clean. Rearranging some stuff, but we got the Audi in here, the little bay, I guess. And gonna start tearing into that, get the engine fixed. I got the head gasket and rebuild kit and whatnot for it, so we're gonna start bringing it down and getting it ready to rock and roll, and then lift it and all the fun parts of it. But first, we gotta make it run better. It's very smoky and smells bad. I suppose the gas is also probably bad at this point too. Now that I think about it, not helpful. Start right up. Smart me in the past printed out some of these instructions on what to do. So first things first, you got to pull this into service position, which is loosening the bumper and the radiator supports, and it tips out and gives you a couple extra inches up front to be able to work down in here, because we're gonna need to take this timing cover off and get down here, and there's not a lot of room. So we're figuring that out. Got to unbolt some bolts down below, and yeah, thanks Pelican Parts. We're gonna just right up. Allegedly, we can pull this back and push it down. Slide to the rear, and the bumper is off. I've done it before, but it's not coming. I got the clippies. They're really annoying. Now, gotta take these headlight spares that super duper don't work. Unplug their hoses, just the one, and then the fog light plugs, and then the whole thing in there I can put away. It said to be very careful to put something underneath the bumper so you don't scratch it or dent it. So I mean very careful when I'm putting it on the ground.
You put your foot underneath it, it's fine.
No, that's true. That's mostly so that I don't pull the cord out. So maybe I should just unplug the cord. Oh, which I have zip tied in. Got the one thing unconnected, disconnected. I don't think these work. Maybe they do. That'd be funny. Sort of stuff's hilarious on old cars. It's so fancy. Well, I got it off of the sprayer, but I yanked it off past there, and I broke this little T-fitting. So I guess I'm either gonna plug that and eliminate the headlight sprayers, or buy a new T-fitting, but I think I might just plug that for now. Sad. The bumper is off and very carefully set on the concrete upside down to prevent scratching. These two little guys are for mounting this, I think it's the transmission cooler that was bolted on there. I'm gonna put them in this box on top of the car for memory's sake. So when I forget, when we're putting it back together, they're in there, along with the bumper clip pin. This is the power steering pump, I lied. To do the service position correctly, you're supposed to get these like support thingies to go into these holes to support the front clip while you slide it out when you take these bolts out. I don't have it. The guy on the right up said that he made his own with all thread. I don't have the right all thread for it, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. I might just unbolt it and support from underneath with some blocks. Yeah. Because last time I did this, I took the radiator off, so I think I just pulled everything out. So I was replacing the radiator too. So there's a new radiator. You're welcome. And yeah, we'll see maybe what that does. I don't want to go. I don't want to make another part. The downside of printing out this write-up is that all the pictures got made full width and are cut in half. So a lot of times the key information of what you're trying to unplug is cut in half. Like, oh look, wrench, cool. I have no context. So it's a little hard to figure out, but I'm figuring it out mostly. Yeah, I don't think anything would break. I think it would, worst case, it would just hang on the wiring and the radiator hose. And and the wiring. I don't think it would matter. I don't think it would really hurt anything, but setting it on blocks, hanging it from a strap, it's gonna be so professional. It's gonna be amazing. All right, well, I got it tipped out, leaned on. It's pretty secure. It's pretty far out. I don't know if it was supposed to go out as far as I took it out, but you know, this stuff was all up against here, and now I have all this room to work with. I think I'm gonna call that good enough for now and put these things in the box too so that I forget about them. When I did the timing belt last time was fun too, because I couldn't, the belt was a little bit sloppy or something. I couldn't quite get it to line up perfectly. It was always a quarter of a tooth off from top to bottom, so that was stressful, going back and forth and loosening and tightening and getting off one and the back one and off one and back one, and it ran fine. So I think I got it fine enough, but it was stressful. So what I already also have a right up for is taking the timing cover off. So I'm going to take that off because that needs to come off, because that's interfacing with the head, and we're going to need to take the coils off. Coils out, which are easy. We're going to need to take the intake off. Intake, which has injectors in it, the fuel rail, and the exhaust, and the turbo. All that stuff's attached to the head, I think, right? Yeah, because the head has the ports, the intake and the exhaust ports. So all that stuff's got to come out. These 6 were the bolts holding the radiator core support to the body. All's in there. It's going to be a mess. Whoever the previous owner that started monkeying with stuff really made some fun. Cold air intake, this extra heat shielding, some really good homemade jobs. I bought a new correct stock length fan belt. This is all locked up, but I got it rerouted, I think the right way. So now I'm gonna take a string and see what I can do and what length I would need to bypass this here pump, and see if it would actually make sense to do. Go, I guess, from here to jump some gap there. You know, I just realized though, this belt I just got was like 40 bucks. The bypass for this here, it's a bracket with a pulley that just free spins. That's like 50 bucks. If I have to buy another belt to bypass this, I'm almost all the way to getting the actual right part, which then I could just have as a backup, and it'll actually just run right, and I don't have to do this. So I think I'm actually gonna do that, which now is annoying because I could have just already had that, gotten that done, and bought these at the same time. So I went to the store to get this, and then I was gonna measure and then come back and go back and all this stuff. So now I guess I don't need to do that. That's annoying. Oh well. My brother's been busy on the GMC here, getting the wheel stud pulled that was broken, and we're gonna relieve the brakes. So I'm gonna be helpful and not just be a freeloader here, but making progress on that as well. The reservoir is nice and clean and pretty full. Enough, keep an eye on that. Do you think, does it need to be sealed? I'll keep it clipped. Clip it clapped. Just here drinking some hot chocolate. Checking out the inside. Do you stay out of here, mice? Do the cushy job. This thing doesn't even have a tape deck. What kind of 90s truck is this? No tapes. Boo. We made an oopsie with the bleeding the brakes while we were waiting on the parts for the new wheel stud. And push the piston out. Oopsies. It's all right. We'll make it work. Picture up. What we got going on here? The pressure, we were pushing it, pushed the piston out too far. Dump fluid. And cranking it back down. So good. And I think I've done this on motorcycles before too. It's very annoying. Well, I guess sometimes you have to do this when you're trying to clean them. It's always fun to get them back in. He's smarter than I am and wears gloves doing this stuff. Is that why your skin's better than mine? You're just blessed with good skin. Got such a beefy sway bar, or wishbones. Itty bitty little steering. Little stuff. Independent front suspension on a 4-wheel drive. It's confusing. I'm not used to seeing all this. Well, we made our lives easier by putting a cheater lengthening the clamp, but we cracked the clamp. So I was wondering, it got easy all of a sudden. Oopsies! I think this is my only C-clamp too, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, we're utilizing our resources. Better be careful, people might start to think we're We're getting wise using actual proper tools, give or take. Reach. Reach. Oh. That was just a little quick. Now it's going around in. Oh, yeah. Oh, too far? Boots. The boots bubbling up.
Oh. Mine needs to be.
On the Jeeper, we were talking about brake school. Is this one of the lessons of brake school? Is how to blow a piston and clean it up again. So clean, so fresh. We were just trying to give it a bath to make it look all happy again.
Is it the same?
I think so. All right, after minor delays, we are now back to that with a block of wood in it, like it should have been. Apparently, from the front, we should have both thought of this, but alas, we didn't. So here we are. Now that's cleaned up. We will next time. And maybe I'll put some pressure on it. I lost brake pedal a couple times, and I was confused, and I think it was because that was popping out. Oops. Little nipple on the thing.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Right next to the rat poison.
Click, click, click.
Nice.
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
Get that one. Last one to go. Is it just a Schrader? Or what? Were you just trying to push it? Pumping. Keep pumping.
I'm not sure. When you pump, I can do it. When you're holding, I can't do it. But off.
Off. More pumps. Up. Oh no! Let me check the reservoir. I can do it. I'm really busy in here, sitting. Oh, okay. Okay. You take care of it. Full. No more bubbles, eh? No more bubbles. No more dirty fluid. So clean. Now just a dirty interior and missing a lug and maybe dirty trans fluid, or maybe not. But you know, it's a good night. We made some progress on the things. Yeah, and the reservoir is not at min, but it's not overfull at least. He dropped the cap. He's going back to brake school, I think. In shame. Just kidding. Look, that the bottom overload leaf on that is cool. It's thicker. It gets thicker towards the middle. Usually they're even size, but that one's thick in the middle and gets thinner as it gets to the edge. They're kind of timeless. They look newer than they are and older than they are now. Well, they look old now and newer than they actually are. I think they should sit that high. I think we should lift it. Get some little extra height on here.